Hello, welcome back to the channel. Let's see which zodiac sign we'll be reading for next. There it is. Sorry, I was just looking for my little lamp. All right. Interesting. All right, Cancers, welcome back. Let's grab you a quick wisdom of the oracle to start you guys off. Something new could be starting or coming on the horizon. This could be a friendship, maybe just more increased friends as well. Something about your emotions as well could be important. Okay, let's see. Cancers, messages for Cancer people and placements. Interesting. You could be like doing something in a new way, especially regarding friendships, community. You could be processing a lot at this time. We did have the moon square Chiron today, and I believe the moon was in Cancer actually, squaring Chiron and Aries. So as the day goes on Saturday, we will feel this less and less. There's a lot more nice aspects coming into play. Yeah, you could be like processing a lot at this time. Let's see the Celtic cross, right? You could feel like you're at like almost a crossroads as well. There could be something here about confidence. Let me just see Gallo class. Victory, fearless attitude. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Fearless. Maybe there is something here about a fearless attitude embodying that, and fortitude. The Gallo glass were the mercenary soldiers and seafarers, and that's interesting because you have two to sea on the bottom of the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. So let's see. They traveled far and wide, their swords at the ready, and they were formidable opponents. Their Viking blood ensured they took some pleasure in the fray, and they were fearless warriors. When the Gallowglass card shows up, it offers one simple message: victory. The battle you face might be bigger than you, and the victory might be hard won, but rest assured that, like the Gallowglass, the battle is in your blood, and this is one war you are sure to win. Though the timing may not be of your choosing, there is pleasure to be found in victory. Conflict is an aspect of life, so you might not relish it, but you do have what it takes to win both the battle and the war. And it could be sharpening your skills, right? Use the Gallowglass energies to stand up for yourself, defend your boundaries, and guard your territory. Interesting. Whatever your enemy you face, fight on, because ultimately you will be victorious party, and your foe won't know what hit them. Victory is the only option, so enjoy it. This could be regarding work, give and take dynamics, health matters. Interesting energies for our lovely Cancers. Let's just leave that out there for you guys. You could be cutting or ending or severing a lot of things from the past as well. So let's get you some juicier messages. Cancer energy. When you find something good, you've got to protect it in the future. So this could be something about a sense of renewal. Tell us more for Cancers. Metaphor, takeout or a home cooked meal. So there could be something about like making this smart, wise, good long-term choice, healthy choice, Cancer. Something that makes you feel good, profoundly or warm or comforted. Set positive, focused intentions. Okay, I'm going to pull some Oracle for Cancer. Beautiful, gorgeous Cancer energies. Messages for Cancer people placements. Rooted, interesting. You could be really giving something to like a new beginning of some sort. Grounded in connection, we are often told to start with building intuition, which is undoubtedly true. Never underestimate the power of working with spirit, but you need to learn how to ground the spiritual information to the physical life. To be flighty is to connect to spirit, but to be rooted is to become a channel or conduit for spirit. You become a vessel that allows divine intelligence to spread its wisdom here on earth. And we do have a lot of Saturn energy transits right now, which is really grounding manifestations down right now. A more familiar word is manifestation. Being grounded is about being present and aware of how things make you feel. You have to feel it in your body. So you could be moving your body or like literally doing actions like ground, maybe a dream, or even just something that you want to improve into your life. You are being asked to dig in deeper. Maintaining deep roots is how you pull yourself from the darkness. It's easy to get grounded or do spiritual practices when things are going well. It's entirely different when you feel defeated or broken. So if you do feel that way, just one foot in front of the other, and you might see like momentum build. But the darkest parts of your journey are when you need to be rooted the most. The real gift of spiritual commitment is found when you feel like your back is against a wall. Don't give up when times are hard. Instead, find nourishment below the surface and find your connection to your true self, your ancestors, your guides, and your trust in your instincts. Your situation is not hard so that you can give up. It is a call to surrender to your practice. This message is also amplified if you've pulled ancestors or crystals and herbs. It's going to be about family matters, maybe Scorpio matters like power dynamics or moving through trauma or moving beyond some kind of psychological pattern or karma. There could be something about a Sagittarius here, some kind of like spiritual awakening or some kind of expansion as a result of letting go of something. But let's get you a piece of advice. Cancer's advice. Gnome, custodianship in the reverse. Maybe you're letting go of certain things. Rebirth here. And communication, interesting. Wolves could be important, or important, and horse on the bottom. Transcendence, interesting. I think I'm going to read horse for you guys. Spirit free to ride, explore, limitations are no more. Power claimed in wild stampede, rise up, transcend on trusty steed. Whoa, you have been feeling a little fenced in lately, and your naturally wild spirit possesses an unbridled desire for freedom, which urges you to break away from those who tame you. A hold tight partner for your own, in for the ride of your life. Climb up and gallop towards personal goals, ambitions, and desires, as I gift you with the power of endurance needed at this time. My sharp focus, and I think we did have the card that said set positive focused intentions, right? Like at a crossroads. So interesting. My sharp focus helps you steer through the obstacles as we jump over life's hurdles together. There are no constraints as we run with the wind for my magnificent, and the wind can represent ancestors, right? For my magnificent power drives you much faster and further forward than you could ever achieve going it alone. Pay attention to physical resources before you get too weary from heavy burdens, and I will lighten the load. Place awareness on your natural gifts as I take you beyond your self-imposed limitations to where supremacy and mastery awaits. Make time for friends and family, up your game. Success and power are yours for the taking. Work with horses, go riding, break free from whatever's holding you back. Freedom beckons. You can trust your relationships, you have the upper hand. Tie your hair to horsehair to attract supreme power of horses. Epona is the Roman goddess of horses, Welsh goddess Rhiannon. So maybe Fleetwood Mac is relevant here. Rides a pale horse through the magic of the night. In dreams, horse points towards direction. Horse pulling a cart indicates emotional baggage if bridled. So maybe this is what you're letting go of, emotional baggage maybe. If bridled, horse promises challenge. If wild, freedom beckons. So there could be something about releasing, like don't put too much pressure on yourself at this time. Allow yourself to kind of go wherever you're being led. Let's grab you a Kali for Cancer energies. Sorry, just give me a moment. Cancer. Interesting. Yeah, strong Scorpio, Leo energy, Gemini. You could have had like a conflict you might have had to overcome. Let's see. Kalika Tantrika. Our wild mother goddess overcomes duality, resting in the sweet spot of integration, healing, and creativity. She facilitates the overcoming of tension and conflict, birthing sacred solutions and evolution into greater bliss. Kalika Tantrika is Kali, the tantric queen. She overcomes all karma and realigns pathways. When we have veered off course, reverses momentum of negative uses of free will and detaches draining energy cords, restoring us to full vitality. Her presence announces significant change and positive improvement in all aspects of your life, especially your spiritual life. Let's see. Tantric teachings resonate less with clean, tidy, methodical approaches and more with wild, spontaneous shamanic energies innately tuned to and responsive to life. The primal force of feminine is moving you along your soul journey of presence. To tune into that primal power requires loosening the mental grip over your life. Allow for more space and more flexibility. If your schedule is so tightly wound that every minute is accounted for, set the intention to slacken the reins. So there could be like a new idea that comes in as you do this, right? The feminine needs freedom. She cannot be crammed into minimal spaces and expected to thrive. If you try to control her, she will rebel, and when she is Kali, her rebellions topple kingdoms. It is possible to heal and transform even radically without evoking her wrathful nature if you are open to her guiding presence. Her wrath is love, so we need not fear it, but it can certainly be a welcome change of pace for powerful shifts to be able to happen with grace and ease. So things are changing definitely, and there's almost something about letting them happen. So this could be in organizations or money or power dynamics or just a sense of power, maybe a powerful person or position. Let's get a quick little tarot spread. Any last messages for Cancers? Cancer energies. There's something about like understanding something more clearer or being more open, better communication. Yeah, this could result in some kind of happiness. Interesting, yeah. It's like realizing where you might have been going wrong and fixing it, especially regarding communication, maybe. Anything else for Cancer? Yeah, there was some kind of emotional sadness here that you're seeing through, that you're seeing or beginning to understand, and this gives you some kind of clarity. Yeah, there is something here about like a feminine fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag, or somebody who's quite caring. Look at the horse there, eh? That's crazy. Some kind of clarity. There's something changing here as well, like maybe happiness or personal happiness could be changing in divine timing. There's something very intuitive about the feminine, or it could be something about like It's almost like a feminine here helps somebody to see something clearer in some way. Maybe they're like a mirror, or they're very intuitive. This person could wear a lot of jewelry or different kind of color of clothing. This could be associated with a new beginning of some sort. Cancer energies. This could be a coworker. This could be somebody who's healing. There's could be like a lot of abundance coming in. This could be you as well. Any last messages? Somebody could be watching somebody's new beginning, or they might still feel attached. Yeah, somebody's like stuck in their head about something. But I feel like the feminine is really beginning to protect the resources. They could be spending more time alone. Yeah, there's something about like new beginning for this feminine. Maybe they're guarding it or protecting it. There could be a masculine here that wants to like unburden themselves, but I don't know. This person could be tied up to like addictions or controlling ways or toxic patterns. So, interesting energy. Let's grab some of this for cancers. Yeah, it's like the feminine is becoming quite strong in some way, shape, or form. And they're not afraid to like jump ship. Cancer. Yeah, they're coming out of toxicity or patterns. They're like putting up with less is what I'm seeing. Yeah, they're having an epiphany breakthrough about like a controlling family dynamic or controlling someone controlling in the home. There could be something like of like rebirth after a period of challenge. Yeah, just as I say that. Wow. Yeah, and this is the same feminine that's coming into money, or has some kind of opportunity. Or maybe they're just saying, like, even if I'm talking to a masculine, that leaning upon feminine qualities somehow leads to attracting more greater wealth than the masculine at this time, perhaps. Yeah, that's crazy. Amen. Yeah, somebody's moving towards their north node purpose or something like that. Let's pull some last messages for Cancer energies. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. All right, we have concentrate on what you want to achieve. Changing your lifestyle. I almost said clearing your lifestyle. So I don't know if somebody's clearing things out. Don't do impulsive actions. We have this is not your soulmate coming out kind of sideways. We have the light you carry illuminates many people. Stop hiding, embrace your sun. So embracing happiness, embracing joy, embracing clarity, peaceful self-regulation. Yeah, this could be something the masculine is learning specifically. Anything else for Cancer? We have powerful dream messages. We have I listen and learn from you. Interesting. So somebody could be like, yeah, that's interesting. And Robert De Niro could be relevant. Maybe somebody here is Italian. I just heard Italian. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Interesting. So this could be like a masculine in a position of power that might be needing to like loosen the reins or something like that. So take it as you see fit if you're the masculine or feminine here. Hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like, subscribe, and get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. I'm going to pull one last oracle for Cancer energies. Snow, interesting. Of course, I pull from the deck that I don't have the book to right now. Okay, what does it say? No, I literally don't know where it is. That's crazy. Maybe it fell behind. Oh, it did. Okay. All right, Snow 33. This could be about work or communication. It opened right to it. Softness, patience, allowing. There is beauty in the divine that settles on thy flesh, a magical enchantment bestowed in purity. How beautiful is a white winter Christmas. Yeah, I did see something about the masculine being more tied to like devil, right? Devilish vibes. Like possession or obsession or power dynamics or fear. How beautiful is a white winter Christmas? It's as if the heavens cover the world in a blanket of purity and blessings. The air seems fresh and everything looks brighter and cleaner. When snow falls, it feels like little drops of wisdom fall from the cosmos. Each flurry offers a chance to connect with the divine for wisdom and guidance. Water has long been associated with access to spiritual realms, and snow's healing properties are similar, but water can be overwhelming, chaotic, and massive. Snow is soft, pure, and gently whispers, allowing its healing to settle lightly upon you. Rather than being overwhelmed by an enormous flood, snow is falling in your spread as a reminder to soften. There is no need to know everything at once, nor is there any reason to rush. Allow things to gently come to you over time. Operating from a place of force is when mistakes happen, or worse, you end up running over everything and everyone in your path, causing more obstacles, heartache, and disruptions. Interesting. Snow reminds you that force breaks more than it creates. Be gentle as you move ahead and trust that all will be revealed in due time. I mean, we are having Mercury and Venus going direct mid-April, like next week, April 7th. I think it is. At least Mercury, I think, is going direct then, and I think April 12th or somewhere around there is Venus going direct. So let's see. Yeah, this could be like Scorpio energy here, Sagittarius energy, or this could be something about like intimacy or sex or power dynamics or money in general, power. But I'm going to end it there, or just transformation, death, rebirth too. Okay, thank you so much. Take care.